This video I'm titling my Bushcraft bucket list, which is a list of 10 primitive skills that I want to learn how to do this year. I've already been able to complete quite a few items off my life bucket list, including going skydiving, running a marathon, eating the world's hottest pepper, and traveling the world to experience and learn about different cultures. I've also been able to complete several items on my life bucket list that related to primitive skills, including learning how to Flintknap, making a bow, and harvesting an animal with primitive gear. Number one on my list is to learn how to make an Otzi the Iceman reproduction axe. I've already made a copper axe out of the bar copper in a grinder, but I want to show how to make it like they did 5,000 years ago, where they heated up molten copper and poured it into a mold. So far, my biggest challenge has been making a furnace that gets hot enough to melt copper. I have successfully made an Iceman style axe out of aluminum, which has a much lower melting temperature. As soon as I figure out how to melt copper, I will be posting a YouTube video on how to make an Otzi the Iceman style axe. I will be posting a lot of videos this year on my YouTube channel for number 2 on my bucket list, which I'm calling the Wild Food Challenge. My idea is that I'll be hunting and gathering as much wild food as possible in the year 2015, and then starting January 1st, 2016, living on nothing but a wild food diet. I have a goal of going at least 1 month eating nothing but a diet of wild food that I collected the previous year. The Pacific Northwest is a great place to take on this challenge as we have abundant natural resources for hunting, fishing, and gathering wild plants. Fishing opportunities include trout, salmon, steelhead, and ocean fish such as halibut, tuna, cod, and sea bass. I will also be posting many videos this year highlighting the foraging opportunities we have here in the Pacific Northwest. This will include collecting wild mushrooms, bulbs, roots, berries, nuts, and other wild edible plants. Number 3 on my list, I want to learn more about primitive fishing methods. This will include using natural materials to make fish hooks such as bone and thorns. Number 4 on my list is to improve my skills of catching small game using primitive traps such as deadfalls and snares. The 5th skill that I want to learn how to do is to make a pair of elk rawhide moccasins that I can wear during this upcoming bow season. Number 6 is to improve my skills at making primitive fire using friction fire methods such as hand drill, bow drill, and fire plow. I'll be testing different natural materials to see what works best in my area. Number 7 on my list is I want to learn more about primitive pottery techniques. This includes collecting wild clay, processing it, shaping it into a bowl, and firing it over a campfire. The Native Americans in the Pacific Northwest typically didn't use pottery, but they did make stone bowls and were masters at weaving baskets. So number 8 and 9 on my list is to make a stone bowl and learn how to weave a basket using natural plant fibers. The final item on my list is related to flint knapping. I want to learn how to make Paleo points with flutes. This will include Folsom points and Clovis points. Thank you to all of you who watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. Keep watching to see just how many items I get across off my Bushcraft bucket list this year.